We are Nigel and Sue, and we've spent the last 2 years travelling Australia, living in our self-converted van. We love getting out into nature, hiking, kite surfing and mountain biking. We believe that adventure has no age limit, and in this episode we get ready for our biggest adventure yet, 4 days bikepacking along the Old Ghost Road in New Zealand. We arrive in Perth, where we gave the van a thorough clean out. We had just a few days to get ready for our big adventure. Neither of us have ever done any bikepacking before, not even an overnighter, so the preparation was a big learning curve for us.
Hey guys, so here we are at the goat farm mountain bike track. It's not far from the CBD, up in the start of the foothills here in Perth, and there's Sue coming up.
We got in some last minute training. Firstly, on the trails at the goat farm in Perth, which to be honest, we didn't really enjoy. And then we headed down to Margaret River to ride some of our favourite trails in the country, the Pines. On the way to Margaret River, we spent a couple of nights visiting a friend in Busselton. Good morning, friends. We are in Busselton today. We stayed in a friend's driveway. And I don't know if you can see, up on the roof of that house, there's a pigeon. He's being quiet now, the little devil.
Yeah, he's being well behaved now.
Now he's on camera.
Yeah, thinks he's being good. But
he kept us awake.
4:25 in the morning, if you please. Ruddy thing.
We're about to go for a walk down to the waterfront. I'm not sure if we'll walk along the jetty today. Apparently there's a Sunday market. I want to check that out.
You don't touch if you look. Get it?
Those mental health service dogs are so cute. So the jetty, apparently it's the longest jetty in the Southern Hemisphere. It's like almost 2 kilometres long. Costs $4 to walk down it. Never paid to walk on a jetty before, but at least the money goes to the upkeep. We might do it tomorrow morning. So we've come down to have a look at the iconic blue houses on the Busselton jetty. So that's where you pay your $4. There's also a little train that goes down the length of the jetty. I think that's like 11. Right, let's go check out these markets before they shut. So we're at the, what's it called? Signal Park Markets now. This looks like a really cool market. There's a lot of stuff here.
We're just getting set up here to go for another bike ride at Margaret River, the Pines. Well, that's what we call it.
It used to be called the Pines.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. The bikes are all set up. We're dressing up, ready to go for another play. We love it here.
So good. Just as good as we remembered it from 10 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. Alrighty, stop. Yeah, this is more our style. Through the forest, state forest of Margaret River. It's just beautiful. Beautiful big gum trees and pine trees. I'm loving it.
The first step of our bike packing adventure is to actually pack the bikes. So we have been to the airport and picked up a couple of these boxes, which the bikes fit into, supposedly.
Yeah, we're going to take the pedals off, that's the first thing. And I'm thinking, because it's just going into a loose open box, so we might have to go and get some bubble wrap or something like that to really pack it in. We don't want them, shaking around. There's a lot of space there, so
We can always put in, like obviously our helmets and bike shoes, and there's a bit of stuff that can go in if we kind of pack it in bags so we can stuff around.
Yeah, exactly right. We can do that.
Oh, and we're actually doing this in a friend's garage. So we're here in Perth. Big thanks to Newton and Annie for allowing us to leave the van here safely in their driveway.
Yeah, they're good mates.
We have encountered our first stumbling block in that the pedals don't want to come off my bike. Can we hit it with a hammer knife?
Sure. Well, I got one off the right side there. With great difficulty. Now for number 2. Oh yeah, got him. There we go.
Yes, did it. Legend. So Nigel the legend has managed to get the pedals off my bike, finally. Thank goodness. Nigel's bike's already all packed into the box. Well, the good news is the bikes fit in the boxes, all the gear fits. They weigh 23 kg. Nigel, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I would like to take that out of it. There's quite a bit of floppiness in there. That's the word. But no, it's good. Yeah, I'm happy.
So friends, bit of a rookie mistake. We packed the bikes into the boxes yesterday and put it up on our Instagram stories, and we've just had a message this morning from a couple of our Instagram friends reminding us that there are actually quarantine regulations going into New Zealand and back into Australia. Now, we knew about back into Australia, but for some reason we didn't even think about going into New Zealand. So we now have to unpack the bikes and clean them thoroughly. What a pain.
Bit of an oversight there.
So here we are washing our bikes on the front verge, nature strip, whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden, the automatic watering came on. So you can see where all our stuff is there, the hose, and right underneath the sprinklers. So good news, friends, we're all packed.
Yeah, the bikes are on. Bikes have taken up the bed. Time for a quick shower, and we're out here. You got a license for that?
Nigel, this is our first post-pandemic flight together.
It is.
It's kind of exciting.
3.5 years.
I know, it's a long time since well, we're only travelling domestic tonight, but... So we're in Melbourne. It's after midnight here, and we're making our way to the hotel. Got our bike boxes on the trolley. We're hoping we're going to be able to take the trolley all the way right up to our room, because there's no way we can carry and lift them. Like a beacon in the night. There's the hotel. Good morning, friends. Well, that was an interesting evening. We spent 4 hours in a hotel room and did not even sleep. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're making our way back to the airport from the hotel. Feeling a little bit, I don't even know if jet lag is the right word. Good morning, friends. Well, it's a couple of days since we last spoke to you. We are in New Zealand now. We're staying at Nigel's mum's place, and we've taken the bikes out of the boxes. And the next stage is going to be getting them all ready for the trip. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff, obviously, that we need to take with us: clothes, food, sleeping equipment, and we're going to be packing that. Now, you'll see here on the back of Nigel's bike, we have this tail bag, and we're also going to have bags on the handlebars of the bikes as well. So we're just packing those up, getting everything organised that we're going to be wanting to take with us, and then popping them into the bags. I've got the same on mine. My handlebar bag is slightly smaller. Lucky me. And we will also obviously have backpacks, which will have some super light stuff in our backpacks. Okay, so we've been out today to buy some of the food that we're going to be taking on the trip. It's kind of rather a lot of food there. Now, we had a couple of options. Obviously, there's the option where we go with, the freeze-dried. Now, this is great because it's really lightweight. The bad thing about this stuff is it's ridiculously expensive. I think it's like $17 for a meal, and it tastes like nasty. So we got one of these meals each, and we got one of these. It's hard to get this stuff plant-based too. And then we've just bought a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, so we'll take the food out of the packaging. And we're left with that to stuff in the sacks.
We figured that even though they're microwave meals, we can cook them on a stovetop. We also grabbed some muesli bars, like protein bars. Good morning, friends. Well, we're just about ready to leave on the big bike adventure. Nigel's currently loading the bikes into the car. It's pretty dismal weather here at the moment. So we've got the car backed in to the garage here, and Nigel's strapping down the bikes.
They're strapped.
So yeah, it's actually drizzly rain. Hopefully when we get over towards the west coast, it's going to be a bit nicer because, anyway, it is what it is. It's going to be an adventure.
It's only rain, it won't melt.
Won't melt. Big thanks to our mate KJ for the loan of his vehicle.
It only broke.
Hey friends, we are on our way up to Murchison now, which is where we're going to be staying tonight. We're just going to stay in a little cabin in a caravan park there, and then tomorrow morning we'll have breakfast and hit the trail. It's been raining all day in Christchurch today, so we've got about 300 kilometres to drive today, and we're going to be going over a pass called the Lewis Pass, which Nigel tells me is quite spectacular. Nigel's done this drive 1,000 times apparently. I've told him 1,000,000 times not to exaggerate, but...
I used to come up this way every Christmas holidays as a kid, and I always look forward to it, to go up and like the Abel Tasman National Park, beautiful part of the country. Looking at the forecast though for our bike ride, we're pretty confident that it won't be too nasty, but you never know with New Zealand weather, it can change in a heartbeat.
So we've just come over the pass. The sun is kind of coming out. Well, at least it stopped raining. So we've just come to have a look at Maruia Falls. Ride up tomorrow. Apparently this is a special bird. It's called a weka.
They're awesome birds.
You kind of see through the raindrops. Nigel.
They're really cheeky.
So we've stopped in at the local pub for dinner. I'm just having a lamb shank. I'm having fish and chips because there ain't much else I can eat. How's the beer, Nige?
Yeah, good. American Pale Ale.
And the lamb shank.
Good.
And I'd just like to point out the menus here. The menus are in old album covers. Do you remember those? The older people will remember that, like they were double albums, you know. And so this is Richard Simmons' Reach on our table. Oh, they're so 70s. It's awesome. Well, it stopped raining, friends. This is the town.
You're going to wait 10 minutes. Come on. Wait 10 minutes and the weather gets better.
It rained for a lot longer than 10 minutes. I'm looking at that old truck over there and wondering what that's all about. You know what I'm really surprised about, Nige? The tyres are still pumped up.
You get another bloody 100,000 out of this. You saw that?
I don't build them like that anymore,
Yeah,
mate.
the old Morris.
Maybe we take this one to ride over the Ghost Road.
It's like a barbell.
So we've just arrived. We're staying in a little cabin like this. Nigel's just getting the car. I'll give you a room tour. It's going to be quick. That's it. I don't know what that little space is, but basically we've got like a 1.5 bed and that's it. Good morning, friends. It's the morning of the day of the big ride, day 1.
Oh, look at him. Oh, what a beautiful bird.
Oh, God. You need to put the door open, Nige.
Come on, mate. We'll get around this way. Come on, mate. There you go. Come on.
I'm going to hold the door open, friends.
There you go.
Open the door.
Just took a dump.
Oh no. He's scared. He's just had it.
He's going to hurt him back in.
It's a nervous poo. I know, but I'm coming back here so we can hurt him out.
Yeah. Come on, mate. Yet you come.
As he's said poo.
No, she said poo.
Come on.
There you go. Come on.
Oh God, the door's open, you ning dong.
You silly bird. Oh, there's a cat there.
Oh no.
That's the cat. Oh.
Go on, shoot.
Shoot.
Don't let the cat in.
Welcome to New Zealand, guys.
Shoo, cat.
Puss.
Okay, the Weka is now safe in his puddle. So this is the old swing bridge and the jet boat. So we're at the start of the trail, the old Ghost Road. What I really love is this part on the sign. The old Ghost Road is suitable for grade 4 advanced mountain bikers and fit and experienced Jeepers. So we're leaving the car here and we've organised for a company that relocate the car. So they're going to come along today, I think, and collect the car and take it to the end of the trail. So once we leave here, there ain't no turning back. Friends, the gods have blessed us today. Look at the weather. It's become a beautiful sunny day, thank goodness. So this is it. We're locking the car up. Bikes are there. We're all ready to hit the trail. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Join us next time as we ride some of the most spectacular and challenging trails we've ever ridden on the old Ghost Road in New Zealand. Thanks for watching. See you next time.